Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. We are doing a what I eat in a day. So I apologize for the lighting. I'm down in the basement because this is usually where I get my breakfast ready. My breakfast is usually really boring, you guys. And you know, I'm a creature of habit. I just have the same thing every day and I'm okay with it. But I have Premier Protein and chocolate. And then I have been really liking a splash of hazelnut inside of it. I don't know. I never liked hazelnut, and for some reason hazelnut is like just delicious to me right now. And then I did make some decaf cold brew, and I just kind of put a splash inside of there, mostly just for flavor because I really like the flavor of coffee. So I just get my cup, get my shake. I just fill it up with my cold brew. Not too much, just for the flavor. And then I do a little splash of the hazelnut. Just stir it up, taste it, delicious. So I also get started on making my water for the day. And this is just taking my 40-ounce cup, filled my cup up with water, and then take Just Butter Fiber, which is this little guy, and I put 2 tablespoons into my water. So I drop him in there and then I just get whatever kind of flavor and drop that into my water. And you all know I love my calm drink, this little guy. Someone asked me what the name of my calm drink was, but it's Natural Vitality. It's literally calm. So I get this on Amazon. It comes in different flavors. You can get cherry, watermelon, raspberry lemonade, and then this is the orange. I've kind of only had the orange just because orange I feel goes with everything. And if I mix it with a water enhancer, like a little packet, then it's not going to taste too funky. Then I do still put my 1 scoop of calm drink. And then last but not least, I fill up my giant jug and I get this ready for throughout the day so that it kind of helps me to see, and it still works, you guys. Like, it still really helps keep me on track. By having this at my desk, I can kind of see like, oh, right, I'm at 1 o'clock and I've drank this much. I need to have a little bit more water. So there is my morning beverage prep, you guys. This is the same whether I'm working from home or I'm going into the office. What I end up doing is if I have any water left in here from the night before, I will just drink the rest of this in the morning. It stays cold. This is a really good cup. But it stays cold. I drink the rest of the water, prep my protein coffee, I get my water ready with my fiber, and then I fill up my huge jug and get that ready to go to work. So now I'm going to gather all of this and go upstairs so I can do some work. But I will see you around 10 o'clock, and that is usually when I have a little snack. So we will see you soon. Hey friends. So I am going to show you a little dip that I've been making for my veggies because I am going to have it today. I actually got the inspiration from making my own dressing because this book here, they had a buttermilk ranch dressing recipe. And it's a pretty decent cookbook. I wouldn't say it has like spectacular recipes. I mean, some of them are like things we already know, but when it came to making your own dressings, I really liked that. And they have a ton of dressings you can make. So this one just kind of inspired me. It was the Easy Buttermilk Ranch dressing. And I just kind of took some of the basics and then added my own herbs to it, because this does call for garlic powder, dill, black pepper, all of that stuff. But I have this Green Goddess herb blend. All it is the herbs. So you do have to add any like salt or pepper, but it has just all of the herbs that you would need. Oh my gosh, and it smells so amazing. If you had not had Penzeys Green Goddess dressing base blend, I really suggest it. It is way better than ranch. It tastes so stinking good. So for the base of this dressing, it says low fat mayo. Now I'm using the avocado oil by Kraft. I mean, probably not the best, but it's certainly not the worst, right? So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm not gonna do a whole cup. I've been doing half a cup of the mayo, and then I do half a cup of the yogurt. This one is the Stonyfield Organic Probiotic Yogurt, just plain. And then it does call for 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to use a little bit of heavy whipping cream. So I have my little mason jar here. Let's make some dressing. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is, it says 1 cup of mayo. I'm going to do a 1/2 cup. Then we're gonna do the 1/2 cup of the yogurt. And then instead of a cup, I'm gonna start with a 1/2 cup heavy whipping cream. I like my dressings a little thick anyways. And go ahead and add, I have kosher salt, so you wanna add your little bit of salt, be good. And that's to your liking. I don't know how you wanna season that up. So in the original recipe, it does say to get about an equivalent of 2 tablespoons of herbs. So I'm gonna do the 2 tablespoons of the green goddess. Oh, it smells so yummy. Ooh, she juicy. And then just squeeze a little bit in there. So there you have it, guys, your dressing that you can make at home. And if you like ranch, I really do suggest just getting the green goddess dressing. It's a little more dill-ish if you like dill. But you know, it makes a lot. Like so far I've made 2 of these and I still have a good amount of it left. I believe if you're not from the Oregon area that you can buy these online. So yeah, there you go. All right, guys, I will see you for a snack. I just wanted to show you how I made the dressing. Boop. All right, my friends, it is snack time. It is 10 o'clock, and this is usually where I'll have my first snack. So I pack 2 different snack packs. I only take 1. So I'll either pack 1 for fruit or I'll pack 1 for veggies. Just depending on what I feel that day, I'll take 1 of those snack packs to work or I'll have it here. Let me show you what's in the fruit one. I get a yogurt and I half it. So that is 2 ounces on each side. And then I'll do 2 ounces of strawberries and then 2 ounces of some watermelon. And that is usually good. Oops, it's leaking. And then for our veggie snack pack, it's a little less. So this is a little over 1 ounce of lunch meat, and that's just turkey lunch meat. And then this is also another like over 1, maybe 1.5 ounces of asparagus and broccoli. And the reason is because if I did 2 ounces, it would be so much food and it's really hard for me to get through that. So with the more savory snack pack, I do take my dip. This is the homemade one that I made. So I've been craving veggies. So I'm actually gonna have my veggies as a snack. Here's the little snack pack. That's what it is. And it's just lunch meat and then the veggie of my choice. And like I said, I don't have all of this. It really just depends on how you're feeling. I do notice that the bottom part of the asparagus kind of gets a little stringy for me. So I kind of like just asparagus tops. Also, you could pour in a little bit of fiber, of that fiber powder that I showed you this morning, into your dips. Uh-oh. Getting messy. To some, this might look like too much food, or it might not look like enough as a snack. And really, you just do what's more comfortable for you, and what's nutritious for you, because you know it can be completely different from person to person. And if I don't finish all of this food, and say I still have some broccoli in my snack pack by the end of the day, for dinner, I might just toss it in what I'm having for dinner, chop up the broccoli and put it in there. I just try to not waste that much, which is why the portions are kind of kept according to the food that I'm eating. If I'm eating fruit, it's gonna be more slider-ish, and the yogurt's gonna definitely be more of a slider food. So I know I can get away with the 2 ounces per portion. For veggies, no, it's gonna be more dense, more hearty. And I know I could probably only do 1 ounce of that. So I think I'm pretty much done with my snack. This is what I ended up having. I had both of the little meat roll-ups, and then I had a good portion of the asparagus. The restriction feels a little tight today, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna have for lunch, but I do have this leftover asparagus, so we might actually finish that. All right, friends, lunchtime. So it's a little over 1 o'clock, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm really not that hungry. So I do have some leftover chicken. So this is 2 ounces. And then we have our leftover asparagus. I'm gonna get a little cottage cheese. So what I did was do about a heaping tablespoon of cottage cheese. I'm gonna take the leftover asparagus that I have and make this a little smaller. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper in here. I've been really liking savory cottage cheeses. I don't know what's going on. And then just a little bit of Parmesan, and then we're gonna go heat this up. So I will be right back. All right, so this is all heated up. And then I do like me some lemon. So I'm going to just put the lemon all over my chicken. And this is about 4 ounces of food. That's 2 ounces. We had less than an ounce of the asparagus, and I only did about a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon of the cottage cheese. So that's what we have for lunch. All right, my friends, it's gonna take me forever to eat this, but let's go chit chat. All right, my friends, let's have some lunch. I got my little baby spoon ready to go, and we're gonna have some delicious chicken. I love chicken with lemon juice. It's freaking delicious. My taste buds, they have totally changed. I was never really like a sour tart person. Always salty. I was always a salty person. No, I always liked saltiness, but never really liked tartness. And then after surgery, anything tart was just delicious to me. I love pickled anything. Like, on top of your body constantly changing, it's so interesting how your palate changes, the things that you just crave or want. Also, you guys, I do want to say, thank you so much for responding to my last video when I was asking, what do you guys want to see? I got lots of feedback, and I know you want me to do what's best for me and what fits into my schedule, and I totally understand it. But I love hearing the suggestions from you guys, because you guys, it just motivates me. It motivates me so much to hear what you're looking for and what you want to see. And then my brain just starts firing off all these ideas. I want to hear your suggestions. I want to know what you want to see and what you like so far. I do want to say thank you to Claudia. You gave me she just fired off all kinds of suggestions, and I'm like, yes, give it to me. I want to hear those because that is helpful. And then Lena, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but you let me know you wanted to see what I eat in a days, and I'm with you on that. I wanted to make more of those because I can watch those all day. I love seeing what people eat. I love getting ideas that way. So I definitely am going to be doing more of those. And then Twin, you let me know you still like those weekly updates, and I'm totally down for that. I can throw in here and there a little weekly update when something that changes is what I'm thinking, because I don't want to be boring to you all. And then I will continue like with a monthly. And what I meant by like what you want to see weekly, or do you want me to continue my weekly videos? I'm definitely recording weekly. What I meant was my weekly update videos on VSG. So every week I'm really hoping to push out 2 videos. And I don't really know what days just yet, because like you all know, we're in the process of getting the house ready. We are so close, you guys. We're pretty much, we got 1 step left, and then we're gonna have to start looking for a home. So it is like time crunch for us. But I still want to push out, at least 2 videos a week for you guys, and things that are possible, and really what I eat in a days are, because it's helpful when I work from home. I'm taking breaks and I'm recording for you guys, you know, so it doesn't really get in the way of anything. So I do like that. Another idea I thought would be fun is I was showing you all that cookbook, the keto cookbook, and it has so many good ideas, you guys. I love the foods that it has, and I do tweak them to my liking. So I think really I'm gonna go through that cookbook, I'm gonna pull out some ideas, and then maybe like once a week I'll do a recipe out of that so you guys can see. I'm so like off the road when it comes to cookbooks. I love them. I love cookbooks, but sometimes they don't give me what I need as far as like, okay, that recipe seems good, but it's a little on the bland side. I like me some spice. I like some flavors. I like different herbs, adding different herbs to things. So if a recipe is a little too vanilla, I do want to make it better and make it more spicy, make it more me. So that's probably what I would have to offer you guys by going through those recipes. And that book you can get from Amazon. You can get it anywhere. And, you know, if you like it straight out of the book, then do it that way. But for me, there's been a couple of things that I spice up my meat a little differently. And, add a little bit more like sauces and stuff. I definitely have a lot of ideas in my head for videos, so I can't wait to start doing more. I can't wait to move. I can't wait to move and set up my recording area a little bit better. Like right now, I'm in the office and there's all kinds of crap. Like there's all kinds of crap. Pan. There's all kinds of stuff all over the place. And I just miss my little filming room, but we'll get there. It's just no one likes moving, right? Moving is never fun. It just brings up a feeling of like everything's just so chaotic. I just can't wait for that feeling to go away. I really can't. But new beginnings, and I cannot wait to start shopping for a home. So that's about all I was able to have. I have a couple of nibbles of chicken left, and I have like a little bit of the cottage cheese. Restrictions just doing its job today. It is very small. So I'm gonna set my alarm at 30 minutes, and then I also filled up my water. And then I don't know if I'm really gonna have a snack because you guys, today just feels very, very restricted. I usually have it at 2 and it's already gonna be 2 because I had my lunch late. So I think that we're probably will just skip and go right to dinner, and that's okay. I feel absolutely fine today with that. Some days, you know, you have all your snackies and some days you don't. All right, my lovelies, I will see you for dinner. We are going to make some dinner. So I decided on making kind of a fried rice with tofu. I have prepared tofu already, and this is just my own little sauce. It's kind of like a mock orange chicken, but it is with tofu, and it has some basil in there. It has a little sesame seeds. Thought I heard something. It has some little sesame seeds in there. It has sriracha, soy sauce, and then a little bit of honey. And I'm going to use that, and I'm gonna make my fried rice. I don't want anything to go bad, and I have a bell pepper that is about to go bad, so I'm gonna use that. I have some Brussels sprouts, so we're going to add some of that into the rice. I have rice, it's brown rice, and I have some basil that I wanna use too. So let me show you what we're doing. I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil. Wish you could see me, and I can talk to you. So I'm just gonna put my face dangerously close to this frying pan, just for you. But if you're anything like me, it's been like super hard to get through my veggies and any of the frozen foods that I had already in my freezer before surgery. Really trying to not waste anything. But what's really cool is because of that, my dishes that I make and the recipes that I like end up coming up with, they've been really innovative and to say the least. They've been tasty, but it's like, huh, okay, well, we're getting like Brussels sprouts into your fried rice, you know. But it's been kind of fun playing with that stuff. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is comment below if you're on the struggle with trying to get through your freezer foods and not let your vegetables go to waste. Let me know. So I'm gonna shred it. I'm gonna do like little tiny shreds of it. Now my husband does not care for Brussels sprouts. I have to cook them specifically a decent way or else I don't think he'd like them very much. I have some basil I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna chop that right into it. I'm just gonna cover it to kind of steam a little bit of those Brussels sprouts. And then I'm gonna add in our rice. The soy sauce inside, a little bit of sweetness. All right, and then I'm gonna put just a little bit of sriracha. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of egg. Okay, sorry, my cat came upstairs and he had like a sock in his mouth and he was crying, so he needed a little attention. So here's our little bowl. We have 1.5 ounces of rice and then 2.5 ounces of the tofu. So that is what we will be having. Here's the bite. Tofu. Oh my God, so good. That rice is not bad. With the Brussels sprout, I was a little skeptical. You can't even taste the Brussels sprout. So that is all we have, my friends. I'm gonna get my water ready for after dinner. I'm gonna probably put a little bit of ice in it. And then we have our big guy here. So we're just about done. We have, I don't know how many ounces left. 16? We have 16 ounces left. So this is going to be added to whatever water is still in here. That fills me up. Look at that, it's perfect. That is all I have. I hope that some of this was a little helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. If you have not subscribed already, subscribe and be my friend, and then jump over to my Instagram and be my friend there too. And don't forget to like, you guys. Any suggestions that you have for upcoming videos, please let me know. I do want to hear your voices and what you want to see. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.